fascinating. My roommate got me this Ring tripod light. I got it yesterday, and it has a remote, and I can control the video. I can turn it on and off. That's fantastic. Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. We are gonna talk philodendron. I'm getting more into philodendron. I'm kind of getting obsessed with them, kind of like I did with Hoya. I mean, I still, don't get me wrong, still really love myself a Hoya. Give me your Hoya. Give me all your Hoya. I need all the Hoya. I need the Hoya. But I have been getting really into philodendron as well. So today we're just gonna kind of talk about the philodendron that I do have, the philodendron that I'm looking for, maybe some philodendron that I'm not quite as excited about, I guess, just because of price and stuff like that. Yeah, so we're gonna talk philodendron. Talk philodendron to me. Is that what you want? Yeah, some horn chewing noises. Ignore that because it's the dog. Okay, so let's get started. Let's talk the philodendron that I do have. All right, should I start off with my oldest philodendron? I like to do that. I like to go from my oldest to my newest. So I think that's what we're gonna do. My first philodendron that I'm going to talk about is my Philodendron Black Cardinal. This is right here, yes, wow. I got this off of Facebook Marketplace. I did purchase it in a purge. I purchased this kind of early on in the year. I wanna say beginning of April. So it was still kind of cold in Minnesota, so it did arrive with lots and lots of cold damage. As you can see, this leaf here still has a little bit of cold damage. I'm waiting until I get this leaf, because you can see it's not completely unfurled yet. I'm waiting for this leaf to completely unfurl, and then maybe we'll get a little bit of growth out of this new one right here. And then I will cut it off, because it's not cute. It's sprinkly. I mean, this one has some, so this leaf was coming out when it was shipped, so I believe that this damage that it has here is from being shipped. I'm really hoping that the next leaf does not look so sad. I just really want it to unfurl nicely, and I just want a big old black cardinal philodendron. I just want it to be big and beautiful. I was super bummed because it came with like 5 leaves and they were all cold damaged, except for 2 of them were the least damaged. But I recently just cut one of the leaves off that was right down here so that I could start promoting some new growth, and maybe that would help. So this has been one of my slowest growing philodendrons. I cannot handle how slow this thing is growing. I've had it for what? April, May, June, it's July now, so for sure 3 months. And that's what it's done. That's it. That's what it's done. I just put it in this terracotta pot, so if you watched my repot with me, you got to watch me do that. So hopefully, because it's in this terracotta, it'll start growing a little bit more, and it will just love life way better than it did in the plastic that it was in. So Philodendron Black Cardinal, love it, love it. I need all the black plants. Give me your black plants. Give me your black philodendron. I need the black philodendron. Philodendron number 2 would have to be my Philodendron Prince of Orange. He's just a little guy. I got this at Tonkdale Greenhouse. He was only $10, which was a pretty good price. This is the newest leaf right here. As you can see, it's still got a little bit of orange hue to it. If I turn it around on the back, you'll be able to maybe see the orange a little bit better. Wow. Yeah, I love this plant a lot. I love the big leaves. This one I do believe needs to be repotted soon. I should have watered this yesterday when I did all my watering. But it does have a new leaf growing right there, which is very exciting, makes me very happy. I'm hoping that it comes out as bright orange as this one did when it came out. I love the color on the stems. Such a beautiful color, and it just matches my green and orange vibe that I got going on today. Hey, twins. But this is another plant that I love so dearly. It's so cute. It's little. It sits in my little wicker basket that I got here, and I just think it looks so damn cute. It normally sits up on my bookshelf over here. Yeah, Philodendron Prince of Orange. Love that. So my next plant would have to be my Philodendron Birkin. I got this plant, I got it from BWH online. I purchased this online on one of their Wednesday night sales that they have weekly. Now I can't ever get anything because they just sell out instantly and I'm always working. So I got this months and months ago, probably I would say April. But yeah, it's just beautiful and I love the variegation. This is the newest leaf that just unfurled, and if you can tell, there's another new little leaf coming out right there. This plant is got sphagnum moss on top, and then the bottom is dirt, and it's actually in its nursery pot here. I got these beautiful pots. I have two of them. I have one like this, and then I have a white one that I got from Tonkadale Greenhouse, but they don't have drainage, which is so bummery. Such a bummer. I think it just needs to be a law in general that anyone who makes planter pots, they need to come with drainage. So that's my new law. But I just love how this plant looks in this planter. It's so cute. It's ceramic with glaze on top. It almost looks terracotta, but you can tell on the bottom that it's just glazed to look like terracotta. But there are a couple of babies in here, and it did come with the babies. They have not. I'm not a very crazy. I mean, this is another one that's been really slow growing for me. Does anyone else have issues with the Philodendron Birkin? It taking forever to unfurl leaves? Maybe it's because of the variegation, I don't know, but I love this leaf, and like this is the other oldest variegation leaf, and like it's an underrated beautiful plant, and now they're just becoming really expensive everywhere, and it's like I don't know why they need to be so expensive. I think this one was only $20, which was a fairly good price. I don't think that included shipping, but whenever I go to there's a couple greenhouses in Minnesota that have Philodendron Birkins in like 6-inch pots, and they're maybe a little bit taller than this one, and they're $99. That's too much. That's too much. I'm a cheapo. I like deals. I like sales. I like cheap plants. That's why I buy small, so that they can grow big, because I do not want to pay the price for the large plant. I don't want to do it. It's too expensive. And like some of the plants that I have on my wish list are really rather spendy as well. So those are like, oh, one day I would love to have them if I was really rich and had a disposable income that I could spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on philodendron, then I would. And on Hoya, I would as well. I would do it. But I don't. I have like $30 as a plant budget, not $300. So my next plant is my Philodendron Micans. I love this plant. For those big leaf petters out there, this is one for you. It is so soft, and like the little ones are just as soft as the big ones, and I love it. I love it a lot. You can see that he is getting quite crazy in here, which makes me very excited, because when I got him, you okay? Take that away from him. Are you done? Can I finish filming? Anyway, Philodendron Micans. I love this plant. This is another plant that I got from BWH online. I think I got this one back in early May, maybe April. I don't really remember. But he's just grown so much. Like all of these little tiny leaves are all new. The bigger leaves he did come with. I'll have to see if I can find a picture, because I know I posted a picture on my Instagram when I first got it, and he was nowhere this big. So this is another one that I just love, and I love all the beautiful colors. It's got some beautiful red backings, and then if you kind of shine some sunlight or something on it, you can see yellow and red hues to it, along with the green, and like the stems are just, it's so colorful. And even looking at it from the back, like obviously this is the way that I have it turned on my bookshelf back here. Needs to be turned around a little bit more, but I love this plant. I just want a massive basket of it. I love it. It's gorgeous. Oh, I love love this plant. It's gotten so many new growth points. It's a very, very fast growing plant. Much faster than all of my other philodendron for sure. And I have a lot, I mean, my philodendron that I have are more common. I don't really have a lot of philodendron. And since I've put it in this terracotta pot, it has just blown up. It's blown up, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. I just love the leaves. They're so gorgeous. They're so soft. Oh, they're velvety, and I love you. I love you. It's throwing hands. I accidentally ripped this leaf off, but it's throwing hands everywhere. It's got new growth points literally everywhere, and I just love it. I believe that this is a Philodendron lemon lime. There are different types of philodendron. This one does look like a Brazil, but when I purchased it, it was lemon lime philodendron. So correct me if that's wrong, and if it's actually a Brazil, I don't really know. But I'm just going with what I know is what was on the plant tag, basically. So this is my Philodendron lemon lime. It is a very, very fast growing plant as well. It has all of these new vines up here that are new, and it's just exploding in this pot. It's massive. When I got it, it was just like a little 4-inch pot, and now it's in this 6-inch terracotta or clay or whatever you want to call it, and it's loving life. It sits normally like right here. I filled up my shelf with plants so it wouldn't look so bare behind me, but it normally sits right here, and it just loves it. My patio door is right here, and it gets tons of natural light back here in the afternoon. I think like 4 or 5 hours, maybe a little less than that. But so all of the plants on the shelf back here behind me, it probably sits like 3 feet away from the window. They just love it. They love it over here. Yeah, so this guy, I got him at Tonkadale, I believe. He was just a 4-inch, and he was probably only like $10 or so. He was fairly cheap, but I just love, some of these leaves are just variegated so nicely, and I like this one with the beautiful stripe down the middle, and yeah, I don't know. I just love this plant. I love all my plants. Here's another fun one. It's kind of split, which I love the split leaves. I think those are so fascinating. Here's another fun one with the stripe down the middle. It's just a beautiful, beautiful plant. Beautiful. Loves life. It's loving life up here. My next philodendron is this beautiful thing. This is my beautiful Philodendron Adam. Adam. Will I ever say plant names right? No, probably not. I got this plant as a trade. I traded someone a pair of earrings for this plant. And actually, kind of funny story about this plant. She was going to send me a cutting of her Philodendron Adam. I was so excited about it. I was like, oh yeah, just like I'll take 1 node cutting, like hell yeah. She ended up taking, like she didn't want to send it right away. She wanted to wait a day. And I was like, that's fine. Like she had just gotten it or something. I was like, that's fine, take your time, send it whenever you want. And she ended up finding bugs or like a pest of some kind on one of her plants that lived next to her Philodendron Adam. So she did not want to send me an infested plant and risk my collection, which thank you very much for that, good idea. So she just bought a Philodendron Adam for me and had it mailed to my house, which was fantastic. She said that it would literally cost just the same amount as it was going to cost for her to ship her cutting. I was like, lady, I will take it. I will take the full plant. You can send it to me. I won't be mad. I would love that. So she did that, which amazing, amazing. We'll look at this guy. We freaking love him. We love him. The only kind of bummer was that he got a little bent in shipping, which, I mean, not even that big of a bummer because he obviously is still doing fine. But yeah, just a little blip, just a little blip. And it has had this one leaf trying to unfurl since I got it. Like the petiole, is that what it is? The new growth point was there when it arrived to me in the mail, and it's maybe gotten like ½ an inch bigger. So another incredibly slow grower would have to be my Philodendron Adam. I just watered it not that long ago, so it's still kind of wet, but I have this it in this beautiful pink pot that I got from potty.com. I love it. I have a matching one that my that my Hoya macrophylla is in, and that's like a little bit bigger pot. I think this is like what, a 6-inch? That one's probably like a 8-inch. Yeah, Philodendron Adam. Now it's time for the pride and joy. So I have two Philodendron Brazil. One Philodendron Brazil I have, it is probably, actually it's in the same pot as my Philodendron Birkin. It's still in its little 4-inch, and it's in its white little pot like this. That is actually in my classroom that I have. I have it in my window. I made a little hanging planter. We have to have something alive in our classroom. So I bought myself a Philodendron Birkin. I bought myself a Philodendron Brazil to put in my classroom because I really wanted one, and it was so hard for me to find one, especially one that I really liked. Yeah, so I finally found a little cute 4-inch, and so that baby lives in my classroom. So I never had any Philodendron Brazil at my house. I just had my one little 4-inch at my classroom in my window. But recently I went to Home Depot. You'll never believe what I found at Home Depot. Let me just grab it. Look at this thing. I can't even get the whole thing in the frame. I have a picture of it. I'll have to post a picture of the full plant. This is my beautiful Philodendron Brazil. I got this at Home Depot for $12. Can you handle that? 12 freaking dollars. $12. Wow. I have it in this wicker basket. I'm pretty sure it's a trash can, but I use it as a basket. Oh my gosh, my foot is numb from sitting, but it's fine. It's fine. This is my beautiful Philodendron Brazil, who I love a lot. It's just massive. It is massive. It's beautiful. What else is there to say? What else is there to say? It's so long. It's probably got like 2-foot long vines, which is insane. Insane that I even found this at a Home Depot for $12. Like that does not happen in Minnesota. You would never find long baskets like this ever here, and they're never that cheap, literally ever. I checked out the plant. It seems to be doing really well. It seems to be in good health. There's a couple leaves that have a little bit of yellowing and a little bit of browning, and it's pretty bare back here, but I don't mind because it's up on the top of my bookshelf and it just cascades over. So I don't really mind that it's bare back here. Maybe one day I'll cut it and then I'll transplant them in here, but for now I'm letting it be. I'm letting it be its best self, and I love it, and it's gorgeous, and I'm hoping that it loves to live in my house and just acclimates well because it's beautiful, and I just can't rave about it enough. I just can't. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites now. She's gorgeous, and she looks so good in this wicker basket, don't you think? She's a little bit taller than the basket. I had to put a plastic pot at the bottom of this to hold it up. So this is my beautiful baby. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, so those were all of the philodendron that I own. I do have a Philodendron Burl Marks coming in the mail. What? You're staring at me. Do you want to come over here and say hi? Come here. Come here. Say hi. It's Cooper. Say hi. I know you just want to be over here because I have rice. Okay, lay down. Lay down. I'm going to be filming a video now, okay? I need to film. I need to film my video. I need to film my video. Bro. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed my philodendron collection. Sorry I don't have very many. I am just starting to get into philodendron. I'm hoping to collect more in the future. I mean, I will be collecting more in the future. I'll definitely be looking for them again. That's the philodendron collection I have so far. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to join the plant family, subscribe. It's a good time. We do lots of fun things here. What else do we do? Feel free to follow me on Instagram. My handle is plant_Jean. I'll put that right there for you. Oh, let me just turn off this with my handy dandy, my nifty remote. So see you guys next time.